he doesn't use it. He's got a new 486 up in his place here. And he instantly said I could have it. And then that started me down the computer networking realm and like, look, how could I get this 286 to act like a 386? Or how could I force it to run Windows? Or how do I update the memory? How do I do these things? In this little town, Edinburgh, North Dakota, there was a guy who had a computer store in a basement of an old general store. And his name was Jeff Munsabrotten. And I would go there and ask him questions about computers and just start learning like ins and outs on how do I update the RAM? How do I get memory better? How do I augment the storage? How could I force this thing to run Windows 3.1 so I could have a GUI instead of using a command line?
GUI meaning graphic user interface.
Graphic user interface,
for
yeah.
people at home.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
And so that kind of started me on that. And that, for me, like I said, I had all kinds of problems with attention deficit disorder and not being able to pay attention. That was
But
the
yet
only
you could pay
time
attention to
I
that.
I would go for 3 days.
I don't
remember
believe in ADHD. I
Yeah,
might be wrong.
no.
I think it's a superpower.
I mean, it certainly, I remember I would spend 2 days working on a problem and not sleeping.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a superpower. I think it just keeps you from being interested in things you're not interested in.
Yeah, I have a theory on that too that I can get into after, but that started me down that road. But in school, I couldn't pay attention.
Me neither.
There was this teacher. I always tell this story. It's a great teacher. She's still around. Her name is Connie Trenbeth. And she was my English teacher or literature teacher or something like that. She might not even remember the story, but here I am telling it on your podcast. I remember it. She kept me after class once and she goes, I knew your dad, Bill. And, your uncles were all smart. And my great uncle has an engineering wing of a school named after him out in western North Dakota. And she goes, all these guys were thinkers and your dad did all this great stuff and built all this stuff. And essentially what she was telling me is you're a waste of life. like all you do is you come in here, you disrupt the class, you upset people,